Yo guys, what is going on? Today in this episode I'm going to be showing you guys how to be an ultralight backpacker. Stay tuned. So the first thing you're going to get is a backpack. It doesn't matter what size, doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what shape, as long as it has straps, that's all you need. So the next thing you're going to want to get is a sleeping bag. Walmart sleeping bag will do just fine as long as it's rated to -30. So the next thing you're going to want to get is a tent, and this is one of the most important pieces of equipment you can have. And even though it's the size of a hockey bag, you're still going to want to have something that protects you from the elements. So the next thing you're going to want to get is a sleeping pad, and preferably between 3 and 6 inches is fine, but this piece of equipment is vital to having good sleep in the backcountry. The next thing is a stove, and this preferably should be a Coleman propane stove. Those little ones are no good. You want the big green Coleman stoves for the highest output. Just as equally important, you're going to want to take a pillow, full-size bedroom pillow. So the next thing you're going to want to get is a water bottle and a filter system, and this is vital to having a good time on the backcountry and staying hydrated. So the next thing you're going to want to get is a bowl and fork, and this is pretty self-explanatory for eating. So the next thing you're going to bring, and this is a very important piece, is maps. A lot of them. And another important piece of equipment you're going to want to bring along is a knife or machete or whatever you have laying around, just some form of a sharp object. And the last thing you're going to want to bring is a fishing rod and lure, the biggest lure you have in your tackle box and the longest rod you have in your stash. So the final step to being an ultralight backpacker is trying to get the backpack on. This could take hours and you could break your back in the process.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay, so we're just at the trailhead now, and we're just gonna hit the trail hard. We're ready to set up camp about 10 miles away. Got about a 100-pound pack on, so we'll see how it goes, but we'll see you on the trail. So as you can see, my pack's set up pretty good. I got all my stuff lashed on pretty good. It's holding up fairly good. We'll see how it does in the trails, but yeah. So as you can see, we got a creek running beside the trail here. Pretty high flowing creek, as you can see. Pretty good for fishing. We'll see how it is at the camp, but so we're stopping for a little break here. Go through our maps. I think we're actually lost here, so I'm gonna take out the maps and see where we're at. Where are we here? So according to my calculations, we're actually about halfway to the campsite. I think we're on the right path here. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. The trail's pretty uphill and pretty tiring, but we should make it by dawn, so we'll be good. Pretty lightweight setup. Pretty easy to pack around too, so we're almost to base camp here. Set up. So just arrived at base camp. Take a look around this place. Pretty good. It's not bad. So yeah, we're gonna set up camp and should be a good evening. So it turns out I actually forgot the right tent poles. These are way too long for this tent. So I guess we'll just have to sleep under the tarp tonight. Looks like there's tons of mosquitoes out here, but it's not bad. So I think I'll just set up the tarp and then we'll do some fishing pretty quick here with this high running creek here we got. So should be good. And we're gonna do some fishing now, so stay tuned. So I got a classic 5 of diamonds lure. It's a classic up here in northern Canada. And then I just got a normal spinning rod. So I'm gonna scout the creek out, hopefully catch a few 10-pound fish, and we'll have a good supper tonight. Heading out with my rod here, find a good spot to fish. Fortunately, there's not water right by the base camp here. This is actually a really high flowing stream here, so try and find a good little spot to throw a line in, and hopefully we catch something because I'm relying on this for my supper. Hopefully I can catch them, otherwise I'm starving. So I think I just see a good spot up ahead here. Nice little thing of water right here. So we'll fish this and hopefully we catch something. So I got the pool here. It's pretty good. Hopefully there's some fish. Oh yeah, fish on. Big one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta tighten on my drag. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, big fish. Oh. I just lost a big fish there, as you guys just saw. I don't know what happened there. Thankfully I found my lure, but lost a big fish there, as you guys just saw. And I don't think there's any more fish in this whole creek, because this is the biggest spot. As you guys can see, there's no water that way, and there's no water up that way. Well, there goes that, I guess. We're gonna head back to base camp and try and find some more food, hopefully. And so I got my machete here. I'm gonna go get some wild greens for dinner here. Hopefully they won't be poisonous, but hopefully we won't starve as well. Okay, so I just found some really good greens here. Looks like lettuce to me, so we'll cut it down, put it in our bowl, and mix up a salad here quick. So I just found some more greens here. I think we'll throw these into the salad as well. Those will be good. Hopefully they taste good. Okay. So I'm gonna throw my greens for the salad inside that bowl. Then we're gonna mix them all up here. Oh yeah. Unfortunately I don't have any dressing, but it should be good to eat, so let's test her. Okay. So I got the salad here, and then just take a nice big chomp of this good greens. Pretty good, actually. Yeah. After that, greens are pretty good actually, not too bad. And now we got to get some water to wash all that good stuff down. So we'll try and find some water from that little creek thing we found there. So use that high-tech filtration system to filter out all the bad stuff. So let's get some water. Okay, so we got our high-tech filtration system here, our water bottle and our filter here. So let's head down to the creek, see what happens. what you're gonna want to do, grab your filter, unscrew the lid from your bottle, then just stick her over, and then just fill her up. So, as you can see, that's what it does to filter the stuff out. So you could be drinking that. If you didn't have that filter, you would be drinking that. So that's a real necessity out in the trail. So yeah, so let's take a test. Oh. So, just tried the water. Not too bad, actually. It's pretty good. It's better than nothing, but doesn't taste like anything you've ever had at home. Tastes like beaver / moose pee. So, it's not bad. It's what you have to drink out here on the wilderness, but yeah. That's all I have to say. So, one more tip out in the backcountry that you really want to take into consideration is really mudding your face down and arms and grab sticks to make yourself really look professional. People walking by on the trail will think they'll think you're Bear Grylls himself walking down the trail in real life. So, I'll demonstrate what you got to do. So the first thing you want to do, I got a puddle right here below me, and you just want to slather the mud on your face just as hard as you can. So just grab some of that mud full of sticks and stuff like that, and just throw it on nice and thick like that. You know, it makes you look so much more professional like that. Just really get her on right up in the forehead too. Get your arms covered, everything. You just look like you're a bush guy that's just roughing her out in the woods, you know. So I'm just gonna take a walk. I'm gonna see if anyone's walking around on the local trails around here. We'll see what they think. Yo guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next epi. Peace.